playtime.
On the hot summer days, we think of wearing light clothing, using sunblock, drinking a lot of water, but there's one part of our bodies that we don't take care of, our feet.
Strappy summer shoes leave the foot exposed, and then parts of those strappy shoes also can hurt our feet. We know that. Dr. Marlene Reid is a podiatrist. She's back here to warn us, and we're hiding our shoes in our feet, aren't we?
She's looking at us like, okay, we didn't wear the appropriate, but you know, I'll be honest with you, we never wear the appropriate shoes.
Well, it depends what you're doing. If you're not walking, you can wear something that may be not appropriate, you know, in the eyes of...
If someone was carrying you around.
Well, if you're walking a little bit or you're coming and you're going to dinner, it's a little more acceptable than if you're out touring or traveling. It seems like we were just talking about boots.
Right,
but
we were. Right.
Summer is definitely here, and there are so many options for sandals this year, and so many choices. But first, before we talk about types of sandals and options and how to shop for sandals, I want to talk a little bit about the common problems that we as podiatrists see in our offices related to sandal wear. One thing that I'm sure you both have experienced is the callus at the back of the heel.
Right.
It's really common with sandals because a sandal doesn't have an enclosed heel, and that allows your heel to have extra motion, and that builds up friction, and it rubs, and there's shearing, and along with the dry summer sun and the dry heat, you build up a callus. So some points to take home, what you can do at home is lubricate, moisturize, keep lotion on those heels. And when you do develop that callus, use a pumice stone. As long as you're healthy and you're not a diabetic and you don't have circulation problems, feel free to use a pumice stone every couple days to keep it in check. And some other problems we see too are tendon-related problems, overuse problems. Have you ever worn that sandal that your toes have to clamp down to keep that sandal on?
Oh, no, we've never done that, have we, Linda?
No.
Anytime you wear a shoe that doesn't fit properly, your foot is going to function differently. And you can develop tendonitis or heel pain. That's real common, too. And it's real important that when you do shop for a shoe that you have some knowledge with you. So the first thing I want to talk about is shopping for the shoe that's right for your foot.
Is this first one to the far left, right?
This one is not appropriate.
This is not right for anyone's
you know,
foot?
it's okay possibly for someone who has a high arch foot and someone who's going to be in a short period of time. This shoe has a 3-inch heel, and anything over
hold this so we can see it.
Anything over 3 inches is going to cause excessive pressure at the ball of the foot.
So you're saying 3 inches is okay?
3 inches is not okay. Really, what you should wear is 1.5. 1 inch, maybe a 2 inch if you have a stable foot.
What are we going to do with all of our 3 and 4 inch heels?
You're going to have all kinds of foot problems later on, and all kinds of arthritis and different problems in the big toe joint. People with a flexible flat foot, which is what I have, it's the foot that has an arch when you stand, but when you step loses the arch. Can't wear a shoe like this.
No? This
shoe has got no mobility. It's too high. There's no stability. A foot that is flexible needs some stability to come from the shoe. This is actually one of my sandals, and it's, you know, it's not low, it's not flat, it's almost 2 inches. It's got some bend though. It bends where it's supposed to bend. It's got nice arch contour. This is also one of my sandals. You need to know your foot. The other thing you need to know is a little bit about shoe construction. The American Podiatric Medical Association on their website, apma.org, has shoe shopping tips that mostly apply to all shoes, but specifically sandals can apply to several of the things. One, you want to make sure that a shoe bends. This one doesn't give too much bend there. But the other thing you want to look at is the way it's constructed with straps. If you have bunions, this strap's going to go right over the bunion. This sandal is similar, but the straps are set further back. So you're going to be better off in this type of shoe.
The difference. Right there.
But your shoe should bend. You know, when you have a bend, it should bend like your foot bends. Try bending this one. You're not going anywhere.
Those are back in.
Yeah, I know they are. Remember the Dr. Scholl's when we were young? So what happens is the shoe doesn't stay on your foot, and your foot has to be using different muscles in a different way, and you get tendonitis. So this is an example.
What are the symptoms of tendonitis?
Tendonitis, achiness, or tired feet or legs after you've been on them for a while. But if you start to have some achiness or pulling, some people get pulling in their toes, and that's from the toes gripping. Here's 2 examples of casual shoes, and this one shows what the second characteristic to avoid is twistability. You don't want a shoe that twists like this. You want
even though you look for bend,
it should bend in this direction where the big toe joint bends, but it shouldn't be twistable.
Shouldn't be able.
Now this is a great casual shoe, great casual sandal, because it's got a nice soft footbed, it's got a deep-seated heel cup, and it's well constructed and it has nice bend.
With lots to cover. Unfortunately, we're out of time.
Flip-flops are bad.
I knew that.
Flip-flops are bad. You want to make sure that it's comfortable, the toe thong is comfortable, and you want to make sure that they stay on your feet. Some have a little bit of an arch.
Thank you
so much.
Lots of good information, too. Now, for all of those suggestions on taking care of your feet during the summer and getting the right kinds of shoes, go to our website at abc7chicago.com.
Linda, I think we have to go shopping for new shoes after this.
Yeah, and throw away all those high heels, huh?